There's a lot. You've shared a lot of really interesting suggestions. I'm wondering if people want to pick up on what they've heard. They concur. Do they have other ideas that they'd like to focus on? So how about here and here? Just need to push the gray button. Yeah. And your name, please?
My name is Jean-Jacques Bosco. However, I would like to see if there is anybody who masters French and English, because I feel comfortable to speak in French and I'm going to be short. Is anyone who speaks both languages comfortably so she can translate or he translate?
Okay.
Bon, merci. Je vous remercie. Partant du commentaire du compatriote ougandais ou kenyanais. Kenya, d'accord, et également en répondant à ce que le monsieur de Mosaïque vient de dire.
I shared with my colleague what he's saying, and also with the sir that I just spoke.
Et pour donner la tentative de réponse à la question qui a été posée de comment intégrer la diaspora ici au Canada dans le sens du développement.
According to the answer that I was asked for the Engaging the Diasporas, right?
Disons, pour répondre à la question qui a été écrite.
Mohammed, could you back up and put the question up that was up before?
Oui, la question, voilà.
Yeah, that was the question.
Donc, de comment la diaspora peut aider à contribuer effectivement au développement.
How the diaspora can contribute to the development.
Et je pense que j'abonde dans les deux sens des premiers intervenants.
I think that the two, excusez-moi.
Les deux premières personnes qui ont déjà parlé.
Oh yeah, okay, I agree with the two people that already spoke.
Les gens de la diaspora.
The first one of the diasporas.
Et ne s'implique pas beaucoup parce que.
It doesn't implicate in the first one because.
D'abord, ici au Canada, ils ne se sentent pas bien intégrés.
Because here in Canada, they don't feel integrated. Good, yeah.
Ouais, parce qu'il y a le problème des équivalences des diplômes.
Oh, because there's a problem with the equivalence with the diplomas, with the degrees.
Alors, certaines personnes.
Because certain people.
Pensent que s'ils ne font pas bien ici.
Because they think some people that if they don't think they feel good here.
C'est difficile de faire de développement dans leur pays d'origine.
Yeah, they don't doing good here. There's no way that they also can do in their own country, in the origin country.
Et aussi le monsieur de Mosaïque.
The sir from Mosaic, Mr. John.
Disons posé la thématique des recherches, de manque d'information.
He has asked about to provide the information, to have more information
concernant, par exemple, la communauté soudanaise vivant ici au Canada en général et peut-être à Vancouver en particulier.
Which community, excuse me?
La communauté soudanaise.
Yeah.
Et moi, je propose.
So what I propose.
Et c'est comme pour intégrer efficacement, il faut créer au moins un groupe de penseurs africains qui peuvent.
So what I propose is that at least it has to be a group African that it can.
Qui peuvent donc vous fournir des recherches que vous désirez.
So they provide you all the information that it should be, that you could, that you will desire.
Et parce que donc on est capable de produire cela.
Because we are able to produce that information that it will be needed.
Cependant, on ne sait même pas s'il y a des institutions qui veulent ou qui demandent cela.
Because we don't know that those there are institutions that they will actually ask for that.
L'entendre de vous maintenant, par exemple.
I'm sorry?
L'entendre de vous maintenant, par exemple.
Yeah, but this is like an example of this.
J'étais complètement ravi. Parce que ce sont des choses des intellectuels ou des éduqués africains ou d'autres de la communauté pouvons fournir.
I was completely happy to hear that because it's something that our community can provide.
Alors, je vous remercie. Je pense que je peux me résumer. Je vous remercie.
Okay. I just want to say thank you very much for that.
May I just respond quickly?
Yeah, just
je voulais juste vous dire que c'est grâce à la communauté soudanaise qu'on a pu faire que c'est grâce à la communauté qu'on a pu faire le rapport qu'on a fait, parce que nous avons embauché des membres de la communauté comme nos chercheurs. Nous avons fait une visite d'un bord du pays à l'autre et nous avons comme dit-on, gathered les détails de la communauté elle-même. Donc, et c'est comme ça qu'on travaille tout le temps. C'est avec les communautés qui n'ont pas nécessairement la capacité eux-mêmes de s'approcher du gouvernement et de proposer un travail ou autre. Nous agissons comme intervenants entre les communautés et le ministère des Affaires extérieures, par exemple, et nous faisons les recherches et nous créons les liaisons entre le gouvernement et la communauté.
So, John, I'm just going to ask you in one sentence to summarize what you just said.
So my point is that that's exactly how we work, is that it's because of the community and the expertise of the community that we're able to do the kind of work that we do. Oftentimes, it's a question of access that we're able to establish for the community with the community. So we'll help build bridges and a relationship between the Department of Foreign Affairs or CETA and members of different communities. We've done that with some of the leadership of the Sudanese community, for instance. We want to do more of that. But it's entirely, our work proves that the expertise and the talent is there, just waiting to be empowered.
Great, thank you. I'm just going to turn to... Okay, we're going to let's make it brief.
Vous pouvez commander des recherches à nous les Africains. On peut vous produire des informations sur les communautés, peut-être de 50 pays.
Let's translation, please, before we get to... I'm counting on our Colombian friend to translate.
Yeah, Colombian friend, yeah. No, he's pretty much saying, and probably you do understand, is that he really wants to see that, to be asked to the communities, in this case the African community, to be asked this information, because they have the information.
Right. And so we did for our study, we did snowball sampling all across Canada, and we had close to 100 respondents from the Sudanese community involved in focus groups and interviews across the country. So we gathered the data from the community. That's my point.
Okay, thank you. I've got Alec Dawson. We'll go to you.
Thank you very much, and thank you all for coming. I am Alec Dawson. I am one of those dreaded university professors who does this research. I've noticed on the speakers tonight that there's no one from CETA here tonight. Is that correct? I want to say that I'm very terribly disappointed by that, but I want to tell you why, and that is we are engaged in a conversation that very quickly becomes a conversation about the diaspora and the government. And when you say the diaspora and the government, or the diaspora and CETA, you actually linguistically start to separate the two, and you start to fail to realize that the diaspora is the government. The diaspora is Canada. And when the diaspora is, when members of a variety of diasporas are constantly saying, CETA won't listen to me, the government won't listen to me, you're saying that the people whose salaries I pay discount me. Now, traditionally, they discounted immigrant groups because of very deep-seated racism in this country. And I'm wondering, the reason that I'm most disappointed that CETA, I'm disappointed that CETA has chosen not to come for a variety of reasons. One is that they've paid for this, and you'd think that they might be interested in hearing
Can
from
I just
these groups.
interject by saying that Rebecca Mallet, who is our regional representative, had a family emergency, so it was very right at the last minute. So unfortunately, there was nobody that at this time of the year at CETA in Ottawa that was available. So they're still listening. Then they will be hearing the summary of what has been said tonight. So.
But they're not here. And the other point that because the question that I have for CETA is, what are you made of? How many members of the diaspora are in CETA? Is CETA an organization that is inclusive, or does it remain one of these Ottawa clubs in this country that treats the diaspora as you and we as the government? And again and again, one of the things I hear at the tables and what I hear in these conversations is people saying they treat us like we're outside of what it is that they do. And so my sole advice to every member of the diaspora in this community here is if you're in school, get really good grades and join CETA, or if you have children, have them get really good grades and join CETA. Anyways, that's all I want.
Okay. Thank you, Alec. I just want to take a moment, so go ahead, because you've done such a wonderful job of helping us with translation. And then I'm going to invite Yvette from QSO VSO to talk a little bit what an organization that takes diaspora knowledge really seriously, what that looks like on the ground. And so would you like to
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, everyone, because this is my first time here.
And your name, please?
My name is Paola, and I represent Latin Cuba. I'm the founder and director of the organization. I have been running this for the last 3 years, and it has been a really challenging work. My family in Colombia think I'm crazy because I have an MBA in international business. I should be working for a big company. But I believe that I can help the community. And I believe that there are talented people here who they can do a lot locally in order to help themselves or their family back home. But when I was working I work in the government, I work in HR as well, and I see so many people that they were losing, like their talent, they were not used here in Canada. And I think that there are many organizations that they help to the settlement services, but if we don't connect that, if we don't tell people, you have a talent, we're wasting talents and they're going back home, or they feel like they are not, they don't feel, the confidence is not here for those new immigrants. So as my role, because I believe that we can build that, it has been extremely difficult to try to build this community. And there are probably many research, as you said, many resources out there. But as I said before, or I either go for the money and try to look at the resources, or I actually try to work for the community and help the community. So it is very difficult for us to understand all the stuff that are there, and it's challenging. You know, I have many times thinking I need to give up because it's hard. Like, you don't know that is a support there, or it is there, but to connect with other people, or to see what they have been doing, you don't know how to do it. Like I feel like I'm just trying to do my best and doing good things, and I think that we're connecting and doing amazing stuff, but we do need support when we try to create things here. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that a lot of people in this room are completely
but I feel like this is great. Like, I didn't even know about it, and I feel bad that I didn't come before, but this is a starting point for us to say, okay, maybe it's a dialogue that we can initiate, and they believe that, yes, we are, as we were talking before, like talented people come here, but there are no ways to adapt these people here. You know, we're told, oh, you're going to be an engineer, but it happened that it takes 5 years to actually you become an engineer. You know, things like that, but if there are other mechanisms that it can be implemented, that would be great to start that process.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So I'd like to thank you very much, Paola, and thank you for pitching in on the translation.